Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and wrestling fans all over the world, welcome to Aussieverse. And today we are here to talk a little bit about AAA. I say a little bit for a reason, and more about Money in the Bank. Now, let me put myself on mute there. Now, the reason why we're talking a little bit about AAA is because I didn't realize it started at 5 a.m. for us Australians. So I did set my alarm, tried to watch a little bit of it, and I just couldn't. I was too tired. So I did end up catching the start. I did watch the first two matches, so I can talk about those two. But I then got up at 8 a.m. to watch the Money in the Bank. I don't think anybody else is joining me today, so bear with me while we get through, I guess, just my thoughts. So this might be a bit of a quick one. So first up with the AAA Worlds Collide, we had Lindsay Delano with the NWO versus Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and Octagon Jr. Now, I didn't know any of these people from AAA, and I really dug it. It was really cool, man. It was great lucha libre wrestling. It was high flying. It was exactly what you would have wanted out of any sort of imagined AAA wrestling. So it was definitely a great match to start it off with. That Mr. Iguana is quite the character. Reminds me of amalgamation of a few other characters that we've seen in the past. But I'm looking forward to seeing more. And once I'm done with this stream, I'll probably go watch the press conference, the after show press conference, and then I'll finish watching AAA. After that was Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Weiss versus Tormenta and Dalis, and that was really cool too, man. Didn't know these two ladies either, but they certainly won my respect after this match. Vaquer, 3 matches in 24 hours. She had the SmackDown match, she had this match, and then she had the Money in the Bank. So definitely doing a lot of overtime, that girl. And she's definitely winning hearts everywhere she goes, it seems to be. Lola Weiss did really well as well. She looked a little out of place for some reason, but she did well. She did well. So I'm looking forward to watching the rest of AAA. Let me know what you thought about it. Did you think it was better than Money in the Bank? Are you looking forward to seeing more AAA? Are you a AAA fan and have not seen that? And you've seen that much in the past? I got taken back because Popper has joined us. How you going, brother? Thank you very much for joining. I'm stumbling on my words. It's the first time I've done this one nearly alone, but now that you're here, all is right in the world. I was just saying that AAA, I hardly got to watch because it was on at 5 a.m., so I only got to see the first 2 matches before watching the Money in the Bank. But when I finish, I'm going to go out there and I am going to watch the rest of AAA. Did you end up watching it? And if you did, what did you think? You watched it all? Did you like it? Yeah? Okay, cool, man. I'm hoping the main events and everything were good. I was just saying, I saw the NWO and Octagon Jr. and Iguana Man and Stephanie Vaquer. I saw those 2 matches, but that was it. It was damn good. Good. I'm looking forward to finishing that. Okay, well, is there anything else that you've got to mention about the AAA? Otherwise, we'll go into Money in the Bank. All right. So first up was Naomi versus Alexa Bliss versus Stephanie Vaquer versus Roxanne Perez versus Julia versus Rhea Ripley. Now, I don't know about you, dude, but I could not pick who was going to win this one. I saw any one of them winning this one, and for the life of me, I couldn't picture it at all. Did you have a favorite that you wanted to win, or did you have someone that you thought was going to win, regardless of your own feelings? Let me know. Obviously, Naomi took it home. You picked 3 of them that could. Okay. Well, who was that? That would have been Rhea Ripley. I'm guessing Rhea Ripley, I'm going to guess Stephanie Vaquer and Alexa Bliss. They're the three that you would have picked. Rhea, Alexa, and Naomi. Okay. Well, you got it right. A third of you did anyway. Naomi, good on her as well, man. She's really been putting in that work to get this character working. Proceed with caution. So, yeah, Naomi deserved it. I just hope they do something really cool with it. And it's not just I now have the briefcase and I'm going to be coming any moment, like that's the typical storyline with the Money in the Bank. I'm hoping they do something really kind of creepy and weird and stalkerish with Naomi and what they're going to do with this briefcase. Now, after that, it was Rhea's first ever ladder match, which I was surprised about. I bet you that isn't true, though. I bet you that's just true in WWE. And Alexa Bliss had won it before, so I was a little concerned with her possibly doing it again. And not really concerned. I mean, I would have been happy if she still won, to be honest. I don't think anybody could have won this and I would have been disappointed. I think all of them deserve their own moment to shine, these women. I think they're all top-tier athletes, top-tier actors, top-tier superstars, and they all deserve their moment in the sun. Next up, we had Dom versus Octagon Jr. I didn't really know much about this one until obviously I saw the AAA altercation. Octagon Jr. had some sick entrance music. I don't know I've got to look that up because that was really cool. Naomi needs to cash it in at Evolution. Okay, well, we'll see how accurate your prediction is. What did you think about Dom versus Octagon Jr.? It was a good match, I've got to admit. It was probably one of the best ones that Dominic has done. He seemed very aggressive in it, which is good. So I'm hoping Dominic keeps that up and starts to evolve from his I just magically win matches or fluke matches. I hope he becomes more of the aggressor. Yeah, it was quick. And then after that, we had the Becky Lynch versus Valkyria. Now, I've got to be honest with you, man. I had no interest in this because I feel like it had already been done enough. But I do like Valkyria. I like Becky Lynch. I don't love her. But I thought to myself, I couldn't really see any way that this match ended what the value was to gain from it. If Becky wins, okay, she gets the title, then what? If Valkyria wins, well, then what? She turns around and basically says, I'm done with Becky for good because I've beaten her 3 times, which I guess is a feather in her cap, but she's already done it twice. So what did she really have to gain? Obviously, Becky won, so where is this going to go? I don't know. I feel like Becky's going to be a transitional champion. What do you think about that match, Popper? I've got a message from a mate. That was an unexpected, lackluster pay-per-view. This is only their second time. No, they fought for NXT, remember? It will be end at Evolution or SummerSlam. Okay. So you reckon they're going to keep going? Yeah, main roster. Yeah, okay. So you reckon they're going to keep going with this storyline? Interesting. Okay. I didn't. You reckon they're going to do the whole flip-flop with the title? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Anybody else that does want to join this conversation, feel free to click the link and join us. We also do want to give a massive shout-out to our 4 lifers. These are our paid members that make Aussieverse beautiful for what it is, and they also get introduced into a online Instagram chat where we talk about all sorts of crap. You get your own emojis, and you can be part of the show when you do sign up for that. If you do want to be a supporter of Aussieverse, but not necessarily spend a couple of dollars, then just subscribe to the channel. It's the best thing you can do for us, and we really appreciate it. And I also forgot to mention we are sponsored by Comic Bookaroo. Here is a word from them.
Comic Bookaroo, proud sponsors of Aussieverse for all your comic book needs. Graphic novels, hardcovers, omnibuses, single issues. Don't forget to pre-order every Sunday at Comic Bookaroo.
So yeah, Becky won. So yeah, now you reckon that's going to continue? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We then got on to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Popper, did you honestly think Andrade could win? Did you honestly think Solo could win? No, okay. Did you think El Grande Americano could win? You did. Okay. What about Penta? No. Okay. LA Knight. Yes, you did. Okay. And then obviously Seth Rollins. Everyone thought that too. The reason why I'm asking you these questions is because I thought to myself, it's clearly Seth Rollins. And if it's not Seth, well, then really the only other one I could think of would be LA Knight. I couldn't really see anybody else picking this up. So it was a bit boring in my mind before watching the match. Does that make sense? How did you feel about it? I feel like it was a bit boring, to be honest, in the end. There were some good spots and everyone did really well and they all performed as best as they could. But I don't know, man. It didn't feel like the stakes and the odds were there compared to other Money in the Bank matches of old. Does that make sense? Yeah. Seth Rollins winning though, man. I'm wondering, what are they going to do with this? You know, because Money in the Bank always interests me because I wonder how they're going to write the story for the next year. Is Seth Rollins going to keep holding onto the briefcase until WrestleMania and cash it in again at WrestleMania like he did so many years ago? Or is it going to be something this Monday on Raw? How are they going to do it? Because obviously the easy writing, which is why it intrigues me, is them just in the background, always waiting in the wings. But you need more than that. That was me, LA, Seth, and Chad. Okay, yeah, fair enough. If Americano won, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my God. People would have hated that and loved it. Yeah, okay. So Seth Rollins have won. Do you reckon he's going to cash it in on Jey Uso or John Cena? He's probably going to go for Uso, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, man. I feel like there were some good moments in it. I feel like Solo is a lot funnier than people give him credit for. Not Cena. I don't know what USP means on Raw. Rollins cashing it in on Monday night. I hope you're right. I do. I hope you're right. You know, part of me doesn't want to wait. Three-way dance, Gunther, Jay, and Seth. Do you reckon Seth would be that stupid, do it in a three-way? Not wait for a vulnerable moment? Do you reckon he's going to do the honourable thing? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then last but not least, we had a match that I forgot was even happening. And that's the main event with John Cena, Logan Paul, Uso, and Rhodes. I hate Jey Uso. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. You're allowed to hate. That's what wrestling's for. Yeah, man, I forgot the main event was even happening. I set this timer for 12:30, and then I saw the John Cena match was happening, and I went, oh, no, I think I've set it for too early. But it seemed to work out. Pretty well. What did you think of this match? I thought it was pretty crappy until the end, but I thought it was pretty crappy. I thought, what a waste of a John Cena appearance. Having him tag team with Logan Paul. I mean, come on. If it wasn't John Cena's retirement year, fair enough. But what was the point of this, mate? Except for the end, maybe. Maybe that was the point. Didn't even talk about the damn werewolf turn on Solo. That is correct. I didn't. I forgot. Okay. So we heard Solo call Fatu stupid, and Fatu heard it. I didn't expect that to be cashed in that quickly. I expected that to still go for another week or two. What did you think about it? Were you happy with the way they finally paid it off? Yeah? Okay. I don't know. I think it took me back. I just didn't expect it to be that quickly. It is good, though, but I still don't see how Fatu is going to be a babyface. Like, I see him being an anti-hero. Yeah, like, I don't see him being an evil bad guy anymore, but I don't see him being a good guy either, you know? I see you typing. People love him already. Yeah, that's right. But he's not going to be able to do those heel-like characteristics and things anymore if he's going to be a baby face, unless he's going to be an anti-hero where he's going to be like Randy Orton back in the day or Austin at times, where he's still a good guy, but he'll still smash you, you know? It would have been cool if Hornswoggle had interfered and helped Raw's Money in the Bank. See, I disagree with that. I strongly disagree with that. I don't think we ever need to see Hornswoggle again, but that's just my opinion. All right. So the elephant in the room is R-Truth. What the hell, Popper? What the hell? Did that shock you? No. You knew that was a work. What? Oh, my God. I didn't. When I saw somebody beating him up and I saw the black skin, I said to myself, ooh, who's that? And I started going through my Rolodex in my mind of all black wrestlers. And I'm like, I couldn't really picture one or think of one of who it could have been in the few seconds before you saw R-Truth's face. And when I saw it, I went, oh, my God, I can't believe it. That is such a great job the WWE did. They pulled the wool over our eyes, something shocking. I called the hell out of that in the wrestling chat. I mean, okay. Oh, man. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Oh, that is like legitimately the first time in years, except, no, not even nasty. Yeah, that's the first time in years that I've been shocked at something, like legitimately shocked. So for a lackluster pay-per-view, that was a good ending because now we know Truth isn't gone, and where is this going to go now? So it's very interesting. I'm looking forward to the press conference. I see you typing there, so we'll wrap it up. Outside of that, I think they're working towards a Cena-Paul match too. Yeah, I know, man, and that's why? God, there are so many matches Cena needs to have still, and he doesn't have that many dates, man. Doesn't have that many dates left. Well, It's going to be a short and sweet one today, man. Anything else you want to say before we go? If anybody does want to check out Popper, go check him out right here at Popper Wheelie on YouTube. He's got his own content. He plays his own games, does his own wrestling chats as well with a bunch of esteemed colleagues. It's a pretty cool show, pretty cool channel. Go check it out. Well, Popper, I guess there's only one question left to ask you, buddy, and you better get the answer right, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, Popper, especially if I said to you, what is Aussieverse? What would your answer be? And while he gets that up there, we will give the hand gesture for life. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining Popper and I on our wrestling talk. Sorry it was really short and sweet. Everybody else is busy today, and I haven't had much sleep. So hopefully next month at the next pay-per-view, we'll have more of a panel and more of an electric show. Until then, we'll catch you next time, next week for our FOC show. And Popper, thank you very much for joining, brother. I really sincerely appreciate it. End screen.